Now this is a slide where I've given the names and would you like to repeat the Sanskrit names with me so that you get to know them, or you have already done it? Let's do it together. Okay. The Sunday is, the Sanskrit name for the sun is Ravi. Ravi Vaara. Moon. Soma. Soma Vaara. Mars. Mangala. Mangala Vaara. Mercury. Buddha. Buddha Vaara. Jupiter. Guru. Guru Vaara. Venus. Shukra. Shukra Vaara. Saturn. Shani. Shani Vaara. Rahu will have a Vaara sharing with Shani in the night of Saturday, and Ketu will share the night of Tuesday with Mars. The night. Oh, sorry. Ketu will share the day, and Saturn will share the night. Right? Ketu shares the daytime of Tuesday. Mangalavara, that is Tuesday, morning shall be shared by Ketu with Mars. Okay? Why does that happen? Whereas the night of Saturday is shared by Rahu with Saturn. Can anybody give me a good explanation?
Because Ketu.
Yeah, when you split that thing into two halves, day and night. So from Leo to Capricorn is all sun strong, and from Aquarius to Cancer is all moon strong or night strong. Right? That is the night half and the day halves. Remember we did that yesterday? Mm-hmm. So Aquarius, so Rahu is also more diabolical character. He's better off at night. So if he's given a preference, he'd like to take care of the night. Ketu is more spiritual, so he'd prefer to work in the day. So we are understanding it better. Good. That's okay. Now this is an important thing. The energy from the sun is released through the Lord of the Day or Vaara Lord. That means if the solar energy that is coming from the sun is released into my body through the Vaara Lord. So that is why you saw, what did I do? Out here, the sun was the Vaara Lord, I put a circle and put the sun's rays over there. The energy is being released from there. Now that energy has to be transferred into the body. Right? So now, the 12 sun signs are the 12 Adityas and symbolize the sun in its 12 forms or degrees. You have done the 12 Adityas. Okay. The 30 degrees of a sign that the sun travels through are like the 30 Tithis. Did you know that? Now, this is something worth waking up. Sanjay has told something. The 30 degrees of a sign are like 30 Tithis. You get the point? Mm-hmm. They are like the 30 dates of the Vedic calendar. So, the first degree, that is 0 degree to 1 degree Aries, is like the first day of the bright half. Shukla Pratipad. Okay? The second degree, that is 1 degrees to 2 degrees, is equal to or is like Dvitiya, the second day of the bright half. Right? So all these planets in your charts can be converted to Tithis. Can you do that? What did Sanjay do now? Okay, take your chart now, come on. Take your chart, look at the degrees of the sun. I want you to look at the degrees of the sun. It's very important. Yeah, Marita, my favorite student. Your son doesn't have degrees?
5 degrees Pisces, 07.
So 5 degrees Pisces, 07 minutes. So 5 degrees are completed, right? So 5 days are over. So it is more than 5 and less than 6. So it is the 6th. So the sun is as if it is in Shukla Sashti, the 6th day of the bright half. Every sign has a bright half and a dark half. There are 15 Tithis over here and 15 Tithis over here. I want all of you to look at your charts and tell me the Tithi of your sun based upon its degree. First 15 degrees is bright, second 15 is dark. Okay, Sarah, tell me.
It's 14 degrees, 12 minutes, so it will be the 15th.
Right,
Okay.
of
Yeah.
15th, right?
So full moon.
So tell me, full moon. So it's a full moon. Wow. So your sun. Now I want you to look at the sun. Sun is very important. Your sun is as if you are born on a full moon.
Wow.
Do you see my point? No, I just want to do this exercise. You will learn. I want you to do it because later I will be using this to do a lot of other things. I want you to do this exercise. It is very important. Degrees of signs are very important. Nobody uses them. You just use planets blindly. So you have to learn to use the degrees of the signs. Okay? So come on, Banu, yours.
Krishna Ditya. I'm 16 degrees 26 minutes.
You are 16 degrees 26 minutes. 16 degrees. So 16 means 15 is completed. Right? So 16th will be the first. 17th will be second. Right? So what do you get it? No, you don't get it. Okay. Take the degrees. No. Take the degrees. Write down the degrees. 16.
16 degrees 26 minutes.
So 16-26. Write down 16-26. Okay? This is what it is, right? If it is more than 15 degrees, all you have to do is to remove 15 degrees from this. So 1 degree 26 is left, right? So this is the full moon, 15th. So full moon is over. Then after that, if it is more than 1, you round this off to the next higher. So it becomes 2. So it becomes dark half 2. Right? So Krishna 2. Do you get it? Okay. Now, everybody do this. Come on. Who will do for me? Gail, will you do for me? Right. My sun is in Cancer, 21 degrees 4 minutes. Cancer, 21 degrees 4 minutes, my sun is there. So, what does it correspond to? K7, right? Krishna Saptami.
What do you do with the last 3 degrees?
The last 3 are 14, 15.
I mean, I'm going to get all the way to 29 degrees and 28 and 30.
So it's very simple. Tell me the degree.
Well,
Let us say somebody is 29 degrees 28
I'm
minutes.
29:45.
Let's say somebody is 29:45.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? Follow the same formula.
Yeah, so it was 14:45, so it's 15.
So in the dark half it is K15.
It's Amavasya.
Amavasya.
Is that bad?
I didn't say anything. I am not saying anything.
So we can do this for all of our planets.
You can do this for all planets. You can do this for all the planets. You can do this for all the planets. Do you realize it? Yes.
Mine is 3 degrees.
3 degrees is very simple. You do. First degree 1, second degree 2, 3 degree 4. 3 degree complete हो गया. तो 4 degree में आ गया ना. तो 4th आएगा. चतुर्थी. चतुर्थी हुआ. शुक्ल चतुर्थी. 4 degrees. शुक्ल चतुर्थी. Right? समझ में आया? Each degree is one tithi. एक degree को एक tithi. Right. Yes. So.
When you're rounding off, even if it is a 26, it comes to the next degree, even though 60 minutes.
Yeah. Yes. Rounding off, you have to always increase it to the next one.
No, because in math, when you round up, if it's more than 0.5, you go to the next number.
Yeah. But in Jyotish math, you always take it to the next one. Because it is always bhukta. That means it is already into it. In fact, if you go into real math, you can take the degree and equate it to the day and do something with it.
I just asked because
Okay.
that's what.
So you get the idea? We are always on. I'm 21 degrees 4 minutes. समझे ना? I am 21 degrees 4 minutes. So it will be taken as 22 degrees.
within the 22nd, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's already entered the 22nd degree.
Yeah, the degree itself is like a Tithi. This is very important. Good. Now you understand that. Now what is Sankranti? Now what is Sankranti? Sankranti is defined as, see this word, Sankranti. Please underline this word. It is very crucial. Sankranti is defined as the day when the sun is crossing from one sign to the other.
Yesterday.
Right? Pardon?
I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. What is happening? What is happening? The sun has 12 sun signs. So when the sun goes into Aries, he becomes a ram, right? So his Aditya is like that. He takes a certain form. He's wearing a certain dress. So when the sun will go into Taurus, he has to throw away his clothes, wear new clothes. Even if he is the sun, he has to change his clothes. Because that is how his form is changing. The sun is the same, but his form is different. You see my point? So what is happening at the time of Sankranti? Sankranti is the time when the sun god is without clothes. How does it sound? Inauspicious, right? It's not good for the sun god to be without clothes. It has a double meaning. The double meaning is that means your God is without clothes. That means your God doesn't have a form. That means you are at that high level of spirituality where you don't need a form for God. Isn't that awesome? You are already so spiritual that you don't need a form to understand God. It also has the implication that for you, God is not wearing clothes. See, it's a double-edged sword. It is spiritually superb, materially hopeless. You see the point? So what is happening at the time of Sankranti? Now I want you to take two planet positions of the sun. I want you to do some calculations for me. The sun is in Gemini, 28 degrees, 30 minutes in one chart. In another chart it goes from there to Gemini, 29 degrees, 45 minutes. And then it goes into Cancer, 0 degrees, 10 minutes. Right? I want you to calculate the Tithi for each of this.
I'm a Rashi, yeah.
I want you to calculate, these are the three positions of the sun. I want you to do the calculations of the Tithi for me. So, what Tithi did you get over here? Did you get Krishna 14? Right. So, Krishna 14 is supposed to be cursed by Shiva. So, write down against this K14, then write down dash cursed by Shiva. Shiva's curse. That is Shiva's third eye has opened. And in anger he burns. From now you shall not have sex.
That's what it means.
Yeah, it's the curse of Shiva. He burnt Kama Devata. He destroyed marriage, relationships and everything. He said the moon, from now you will not have marriage and sex, it's over. But with anger, his third eye opened in anger. Such terrible was his anger. So that curse has to operate. And then Shiva, Kamadeva is the god of love. He says, my Lord, my brother told me that he would marry if I can put my arrow into you. He said, don't give me any stupid excuse. Narad Muni was very clever. You know, his brother was chasing him. I want you to marry, I want you to marry. Narad says, no, I don't want to marry. So then says, okay, we have a deal. You put the arrow in Shiva. If Shiva marries, then I'll marry. So Kamadeva picked up his arrow and put it on Shiva. Who is Shiva? I'll make him marry. Put it on him. Shiva was in deep meditation. Got up. What? Who shot this arrow on me? Cursed him then and there. So Kamadeva's body was destroyed. Kamadeva, you know Kama? Kama Trikona, Kamadeva, his body was completely destroyed and became dust. And he cried, what can I do? My body is destroyed. He's without body. That's why he's called Ananga, whose body was destroyed by Shiva. That is the curse of Krishna 14 Tithi. The curse of Shiva. that you will not have sex and your body will be destroyed. Your marriage will be destroyed, everything. Okay? So then what did the Kamadeva do? His wife was Rati, the goddess of love, goddess of attraction. And she sat in the deepest penance of the Divine Mother Kali. And she sat in the penance. Now, did you do the calculation for this one?
Yeah.
This is K15 Amavasya. This is when the penance. This is called the day of penance. It is called the Narka, hell, because the body of Kamadeva was in hell because of the curse of Shiva. So his wife did the penance to take his body, to save his body. Give me my husband's body back. And this is called, so Kali gave her directions, gave her the mantra, gave her everything. That you do these things and you will come out. You people can come out of it. And then, did you do the calculations for this?
Yeah.
Krishna 1. The curse has continued. But Shukla 1. The curse continues into Shukla 1. Right?
Yes.
And here what happens in Shukla 1? In Shukla 1, because of worshipping Agni, they start worshipping Agni. Oh Agni, please help us. You are the only one to whom Shiva will listen. Nobody. Shiva doesn't listen to anyone. Only to Agni. Oh Agni, please talk to Shiva and take us, please lift the curse. So Agni intervened and the curse was removed. But because Kamadeva's arrow was so powerful, Shiva also ended up getting married. Right? So that's what the story is. Now, what is this? Does it mean some kind of a ending of curse? You see what has happened? Kamadeva got a new body. In the first day over here, in the Shukla 1, he got a new body. Just like that, the sun gets a new body over here. It's a new sun. The sign has changed. The sign has changed, so it's a new sun. But this whole thing is a period of curse. So this particular one, especially the last one, is supposed to be Sankranti Dosha. Especially the third one over here is Sankranti Dosha, having a new body. Your body is brand new. You are not used to human body. You are probably a whatever. So you are not used to the Sankranti Dosha. So when you have Sankranti Dosha, what happens is the Lord of the day, the source of energy is destroyed. The source of energy has a very peculiar problem. It's a very peculiar problem. Now let us say, in this particular chart, right? This is your chart, no? The Lagna is Sagittarius, can you see this? She was born on a Sunday with the sun in the 8th house, and the sun is the source of energy. But the sun is the lord of which house? The sun is the lord of the 9th house. So the source of energy, this sun is drawing his energy from Leo. But if she is born on a Sunday, on a Sankranti, then this 9th house will lose its capability to give life. Because it does not. On Sankranti, the house or the sign becomes dry. The Lord of the day. You have to take the Lord of the day and check out his houses. His houses become completely dry. No life. So what do you do in a chart if somebody is born on Sankranti with the sun, something like that? Step 1.
Question, is it only for the Lagna Lord you see or also for Sun?
The word of the day.
The Lord of the day.
Lord of the day.
Lord of the day. We are only concerned about the Lord of the day. We are only, Sankranti Dosha has to, see the sun, the energy is all flowing through the Lord of the day. The Lagna Lord is one of the receivers. The energy is here. The Lagna Lord is receiving energy from here. The 10th Lord is receiving energy. 8th Lord is, these are receiving energies. But who is giving the energy? The giving is the Lord of the day. The Lord of the day has to give the energy. It is so important that you feed this fire that gives you life. So now, if There was a lady whose chart I was seeing. She had come to ask me whether she can have any children. She was born on Sankranti. Okay? I will draw her chart for you. I want you people to give me some advice what I can tell her.
That's a good test.
So, you see here, her Lagna is Capricorn. Please draw the chart. Her Lagna is Capricorn. And I think Venus is somewhere out here, extremely well placed. But she is born on a Sankranti. And she is born on a Friday. She has excellent this thing of the sun, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I want you to tell me whether she can have children. She is born on Sankranti, she is born on a Friday. That's all the information that I have. Please tell me, do you think she can have children generally?
No.
Right. Why? Right. The basic rule is, now, the day is Friday. So the lord of the day is Venus, it is here. Right? Extremely well placed. Right. As far as the work is concerned, it will be superb. There's no problem. Lot of wealth, lot of work, everything is fine. But life. Now, Venus has to draw energy from where? From its signs. Right? Every planet draws energy from its signs. So Venus is drawing the energy from Taurus and which is the house of children? 5th house, right? So what's going to happen? It's run dry because of Sankranti. So 5th house is dry.
But 10th house also should be dry, right?
Yeah. I mean 10th house is like giving birth to what? I mean, what people will be indicated by 10th house?
Despite the fact that the fifth lord is well placed.
Yeah, no chance.
So this is underneath, this is the foundation of everything else that we do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So we have to look at this first before we do anything.
That's right. Before you look at any horoscope, don't miss Panchanga.
Yeah.
Every person told her that she will have children. I saw that chart, I told her, you have come to me to ask me whether you're going to have children. You will not have children. 1. 2. Don't waste your time even trying to adopt. There were some combinations. Because any child you take will have this problem of the Sankranti. So don't get into the 5th house. Leave it alone. You have 2 options. Either to do a serious remedy for it, or to let it be and be happy with what God has done. You see what I'm trying to say? This is the fire. This is the fire. Don't play with the fire. If you can give a remedy, it's a very strong remedy required for Sankranti Dosha. If you can give it, it is good. If you can't give it, let it be. Anybody with Sankranti in this room? You have got Sankranti? Right. You are born on which day?
Sunday.
Sunday. Sun is here. Is the lord of 9th house. So 9th house will indicate what? Grandchildren. 9th house is grandchildren, right?
I guess I don't have any children. So
You don't have children, so you should have.
I don't want children.
You don't want children, right? Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Women's charts, 5th or 9th house, related to a Sankranti Dosha. Tell them, don't push your luck. Yeah.
9th house is father too, so will her
Father was already born before you.
No, but will he have
Sankranti
any problems, health problems because of the energy?
It could be health or it could be financial, it could be some serious problem with it. Could be that. Father could have problems.
So we're not just looking at Vaara-oriented issues for this. It could be depending on the house. It could be
Fire, the energy system is going for a 6.
Yeah. So it should
See
have
her.
something to do
She
with
is
health.
fine. She is very healthy. We get the calculations for her.
Right.
She is very healthy.
And
She's
she'll-
born.
and
She's
she'll
born
have-
on Sankranti. She is
Yeah.
very healthy. We did the calculations. We don't find her health problems. But she is born on Sankranti and on a Sunday, and the sun rules the 9th house. For a lady, 5th house and 9th house are crucial for children.
And especially because of the health of the children, because we're talking about health and
Yeah,
children.
if they are born, then only they'll have health.
Yeah. So if the
If there is no life going into their bodies,
Yeah.
what are you giving birth to?
Yeah. Right. Could we try another example, like a third house or some other house that doesn't have to do with children?
Yeah, if you have some of the case, tell me.
Yeah, well, my mother has Sankranti Dosha, and the Lord of the day is in the Lagna, I believe.
In the Lagna.
I think so.
So how does it help us? She's the Lord of which houses?
Yeah, so it's the, okay, she's, I don't know, I have to look at it, I can't remember her chart.
Right. So pull the chart out and we can do that. In the meantime, pull the chart out. We'll go ahead in the meantime, okay? So you can see what I'm trying to say. Sankranti Dosha is a serious dosha. So you have to take the Panchanga very seriously.
So it only involves the last couple of degrees of the sign, doesn't include 1 degree of the beginning of the next one.
Yeah, forget even the previous signs. Even in the previous signs, if it isn't, see if the sun in anyone's chart is in something like, let's say, 28, 29 degrees, then you know they have marriage issues. And 29, 30 degrees, then you know that they could have some issues pertaining to some spirituality issues. But if it is in the first degree, then you know it's a Sankranti Dosha. So that is serious, yeah.
Okay, so
As far as dosha is concerned. See, we are more concerned about people problem. Right? What is the people problem? Somebody not having a child, somebody whose a particular house is completely destroyed, someone, let us say, has Sankranti Dosha with the 6th house and gets pets. Don't get a pet. If you have Sankranti Dosha and the Lord of the day has related to the 6th house, don't get pets. Why get pets and see them die all the time? Don't get, why are you, as if the pets are coming to your house to die. Why do that? Yeah.
Okay, so my mom has Sankranti Dosha, and the Lord of the day is Wednesday, and Mercury is in Lagna, and so Mercury is ruling the 8th house and the 11th house.
She's Scorpio rising.
Yes.
Mercury rules the 8th house and the 11th house. What relationships do we see in 8th house and 11th house?
Which relationships?
Yeah, who are the people indicated by 8th house and 11th house?
Elder brother, elder sister.
Well, 11th, yeah, elder siblings.
Elder siblings. And 8th? There must be somebody in the 8th
Okay,
house.
fifth from the 4th.
Children's mother, 5th from the 4th. 4th from the 5th.
Verse 4.
Huh? Yeah. It doesn't matter. Life is not that. Okay, it's 11th house. Okay. 11th house is the elder siblings. Right? How is the health of her elder siblings?
Well, not terribly good, actually. She's got 3 brothers, and they all have heart problems and things like that.
All of them are like that. But they survived, right? Why did they survive? Because they were born before her.
Okay. So at 11th house isn't going to be all that.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
The Sankranti Dosha starts from the time the person is born.
Right.
It cannot apply to people who are already born.
Okay, so 11th house has no meaning then for...
Like 9th house, father.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Sankranti Dosha in the 9th house, So, what does it do to your father? Well, what to do? My father was born before me.
Right.
Like that, you see that?
So it only has to do with people or things that were born
The
after.
dosha starts from the day the person is born.
Right.
There was no dosha before the person is born. The dosha is after the person is
So
born.
only children.
So it can be children, it can be pets whom you have. It can affect father as far as other issues are concerned.
Yeah.
So here it will be like, it may affect the health of brothers, for example.
Okay. But it would only affect your own health if it were actually in Lagna.